Hi, our names are William Chen and Levin. Today we'll be introducing our invention EagleScout, a natural language-based search and rescue model for drones. Last September, Hurricane Helene struck our home state of North Carolina, which devastated our community. Several of our own family and friends were displaced from their homes. We noticed that the areas hardest hit were also the areas most difficult to be served. Isolated towns like Busick, North Carolina, struggled to receive timely and affordable relief, with resources centered around urban areas like Asheville. This highlights a key issue. Current disaster relief is scarce in rural and low income areas due to limited infrastructure, prioritization of urban centers, and technological gaps. Rural towns remain unprepared, and residents are left missing for weeks. This gap underscores the need for a low barrier means of disaster relief. Eagle Scout addresses this issue by equipping drones with a model designed to work in resource limited environments. This system uses speech recognition and AI human detection, allowing help without requiring access to expensive technologies or training. Eagle Scout empowers underserved communities to build a self resilience against future crises. Eagle Scout combines AI and mobile technologies to create an efficient, user friendly, yet effective system. Its key components include first, Typefly, a system for text activated control that allows users to issue natural language commands to guide drones. It leverages a cloud based large language model for parsing these natural language commands and an object detection model for vision enabling conditional statements to be realized, like turn around and stop if you see a person. It supports multiple drones with minimal extra input, enabling rapid coverage of vast areas. Typefly has been tailored to our ecosystem, being integrated with more cost effective drones and a mobile app. Object detection and video processing are handled on the cloud, meaning users don't need specialized hardware beyond a reasonable laptop, ensuring seamless and accessible operation in places where the power or space requirements might not permit a full desktop. Second, our DJI Control Server app helps bridge the programming interface of the DJI Spark drone, which only supports mobile devices, with Typefly. It allows for a fast, pragmatic interface with the drone that can't be replicated by human controls. Last, YOLO. The latest YOLO, or You Only Look Once, model, fine tuned over thousands of images over people in search and rescue scenarios, allows for Eagle Scout to process human positional data. It ensures that every frame is analyzed with high precision and quick yet accurate information of individuals and drone imagery, unlike professionals who may tire after several hours of intensive searching. It has precision that can be scientifically measured using existing datasets, even in chaotic and obstructed environments, reducing false positives and missed opportunities. Eagle Scout directly addresses some critical pain points in search and rescue operations, including number one, accessibility. The natural language based interface enables anyone, even those with no technical or search and rescue training, to operate the system effectively, saving valuable time and money that could be used in other areas of the search. 2. Cost effectiveness and rapid deployment. Conventional search and rescue operations cost tens of thousands of dollars per day because of the need for hundreds or even thousands of trained professionals potentially living far away from where they may be needed. The system's simplicity and low resource requirements allows for immediate and cheap deployment in disaster zones, accelerating rescue operations and saving lives. In summary, a user issues a voice or text based command that can be followed through by the drone, even with some complexity like conditional statements. And with the help of a trained YOLO model, it is able to accurately identify humans in search and rescue like environments. While we've talked about how Eagle Scout works and what its benefits are, we'd like to now demonstrate its capabilities in the real world. This is the demonstration for our ecosystem of Typefly working with natural language statements. The drone initially takes off when Typefly is started through the Windows subsystem for Linux, after the Android app is set up and the networking is configured. Then an interface shows up in the browser with the drone's point of view and a box where text or voice commands can be issued to control the drone. Here, the commands we used were to rotate 180 degrees clockwise, move left 1 meter, and move down 1 meter, demonstrating the effectiveness of the Typefly system. This next video is from Typefly's demonstration, showcasing more complicated, conditional statements. Typefly's object detection model allows it to recognize different objects through its camera and follow through with complex conditional statements made in natural language. In this example, we see that Typefly can search for and recognize that the apple is edible and follows through with going for it and returning. But on the contrary, if the apple is not there, Typefly is able to detect that and find a drinkable item instead. Finally, we evaluated the YOLO model in simulated search and rescue conditions by taking the drone into the wilderness and seeing if it could recognize people in the forest of Cary, North Carolina. It was able to identify and place bounding boxes around people over 60 meters away, as shown in these videos. In our trials, we also tested the model in various conditions, including areas of heavily obstructed vision, low light environments, and on subjects of various states, including running, sitting down, laying down, and standing. Our model was able to achieve high detection consistency in every scenario.